What is up, everybody? JD here. I hope you're doing well today. We got a new one in from CJRB that we're going to check out. Let's get it. All right, guys, we have the Glacier in from CJRB, and they've been doing a few of these button lock style knives that are kind of like thinner profile. They got a couple models like that, but they're all a little bit different. So this one's got a little bit of curviness to it, and then it has a little swell right here in the middle, which does add to the ergos. Beautifully done micarta. They're continuing to do a nice job with their micarta. Good transitions into the steel bolsters, full steel liners with a lanyard on the back for those of you that like that. And you have thumb stud action onto the drop point coated ARRPM9 blade steel. Super thin blade stock, guys. This one is an absolute laser beam of a slicer. Also, for those like me that enjoy a fuller sized knife, this is going to be right up your alley. Nice hand filling ergos, very comfortable and contoured. The only thing that kills it for me a little bit, the pocket clip right here. I don't know that I necessarily remember that on CJRB. Could just be the length and placement of this one and it being thinner, but it does create a little bit of a hot spot for me on the ergos. So points off for that. Nice jimping here on the back for the landing point on here. And because it is such a neutral handle, getting out for that pinch grip, really easy to do and quite comfortable indeed. The button lock action on here is superb, not superb, superb. It's been a long week, guys. It is locked up like a bank vault. Very solid lockup. Very good detent, man. They're tuning these so good now. Very good. There's no weakness to it. You got to really ramp up and let that one fire. You got bearings in the pivot, which creates really nice action. Nice centering on this one. You got proud liners, so you don't have to worry about any sort of blemishes going across there. The liners just sit proud. They make no bones about it. They chamfered it well enough to where that is not really an issue whatsoever. No button stick. It's a little grippy. I think that has to do more with the coating, but pushing it to disengage it, it's not sticking. Like I just got a little bit of feedback, a little tight. Like I said, there's a little grip to it, but I would not call that lock stick at all. Pocket clip is reversible. I don't think I mentioned that already. Lays flat, so you could just alleviate the pocket clip problem by switching over to their milled titanium clip. I think that would work well. Very nice chamfering internally for weight relief cut into the scale itself. So you can, I had it a second ago, there we go. So you can really see the weight reduction in there. By the way, love this light still. That is the Ultra. Is that the Ultra? No, that's the Pro. It's written on here somewhere. Somewhere on here it's written. I know it. I've seen it. There it is. Call it the Arc. Right? Love that flash. That one and the Ultra, I carry that one a ton. Anyway, back to the blade itself. The knife itself. Very impressed with what CJRB is doing. Let's do some quick size comparisons to get a sense of the length. All right, we have the Vosteed Raccoon, which is pretty much a full-size knife, and we have the Psyop 299, a little bit smaller. And you can see that the Glacier is actually longer than both. I am curious to see what the weight is on this one. Let's grab the scale and check it out. All right, scale is out and on, guys. I'm thinking this is like 3.8. Feels a little heavy. 3.3, surprisingly not as heavy as I thought. I think what throws me off, though, is it's so light on the back end that the steel bolsters make it feel like it's actually heavier than what it is. But 3.3 is really good. All right, guys, let's wrap it up with the final thoughts and impressions on this. I grade on a scale of 1 to 10. However, with budget-friendly materials like RPM9, steel construction with micarta or G10, whichever ones they made available on this one, I do limit those at a 7. Take into account The aesthetics, good looking knife. Performance, both action and cutting, which are both good on here. The aesthetics, ergos are good. Money for value, and like I said, the performance and everything like that. I just repeated it twice, didn't I? Two things I repeated twice. Good grief, Charlie Brown. I think for this one, for me, I'm going to go 6'1". I think 6'1" is fair. They've done quite a few models that are lengthy like this. That's the word. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So depending on what you like, size, the finishes on them, how the handles and shaped, how the locks are, if they have a safety, if they don't. Quite a few different options out there on this particular one. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. If you're interested, I have the links down there so you can pick one of these bad boys up. If you enjoyed the content, a like would be appreciated. If you're not subscribed, and a lot of viewers are not, I would love to have you subscribe to the channel. That's it for me today. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Catch you on the next one. Goodbye.